Okay. What is a cochlear implant?
A cochlear implant is a device that's implanted on the head, and it has an external part on the ear that includes a microphone and a processor, and it processes the sound to give hearing. Oh.
How does it work?
Okay, there's a little microphone on the exterior that picks up the sound, sends it through to the processor, which is here, and then it transmits it, sends it to the coil, which sends it to the magnet that's implanted inside his head, which transmits it to an array of electrodes, which transmits it into sound and sends it to the brain for hearing.
Okay, what was surgery like? Like, explain the process if you...
We had to do many pre-visits to make sure we were making the right choice, the right device, to make sure he was a candidate. He had to do CAT scans. And then once we got to the actual surgery, we knew nothing. We sat there for 8 hours. It was really long. And they would come and talk to us every couple hours, so we really never knew anything. And when he was done, he threw up on his father because he wanted to chug juice.
What improved hearing results did you expect?
As parents, the only thing we wanted, because he was completely deaf, both ears, we wanted him to be able to hear emergency sounds or environmental sounds, just to be able to hear something to help him be safe the rest of his life. But we got everything, so we're lucky.
Okay, this is for you. Does it sound normal? What does it sound like?
It doesn't sound like, it just sounds normal. It doesn't sound like anything.
Okay.
I don't know any different.
Because it's all he's ever heard, he doesn't know what normal would be like, so if that makes sense.
What was an estimate and how much it costed?
The surgery was between, ours was over 100,000, but a lot of people are 50 to 100,000, and then every 3 years we upgrade the external piece, and that's about 7,500. And we had good insurance, and ours was covered. A lot of people don't have that luxury, so.
Okay. Have you had any troubles with it? If so, what?
Just with mappings once in a while. The last few years, nothing.
There's one thing I thought of. What do you have trouble with at school sometimes?
Nothing.
The FM system.
The FM system, so you can hear the teacher.
We've had a lot of problems with static and interference and
So
stuff at
that's
school.
with the other different device from the mic. So.
Right,
So
but it's not actually his device, it's the FM device to make him hear better in the classroom setting. So those we've had issues with, but.
Can you use the implant while playing a sport? If you can't, why not?
Yes, people can play sports, and you just have to watch a head injury, like football. I wouldn't go into it because you could get hit in the head. Baseball is fine because I play baseball.
What sounds can you hear with your cochlear implant? Birds, loud, quiet sounds?
I can hear anything at all.
When did Ethan get hit?
26 months. We didn't find out he was actually deaf until about 20 months. So we did some fast planning. A lot of research in a short amount of time.
What is the difference between a hearing aid and a cochlear implant?
Hearing aid, it amplifies so you can hear it better. Cochlear implant actually gives you hearing. So, to a person.
For Ethan, it was the hearing because he was totally deaf, so, he tried hearing aids prior to his implant and we didn't get any stimulation. So for us, it was the only route to go, otherwise he would still be totally deaf. And we would probably be in a whole different world than what we're living right now.
How long did surgery take?
About 8 hours. That was from prep in the morning till he came out. And when he did come out, the surgeon said he had a perfect placement because when they put that array of electrodes in the cochlea, it's got to be placed perfectly, and we did get a perfect placement. And that's probably why he has such perfect hearing.
No, you don't have to. You don't really have to.
What do you have to do to take care of the cochlear implant?
You would have to put it in a dry box every night and keep it safe from pets.
Do you need to reprogram it every once in a while?
Yes, but I don't. Once a year, just to check it if more needed.
Can you sleep with it in?
Yes, but I don't. It comes off, so I like to dry it every night.
Were you happy with the results?
What's your take? Were you happy with the results?
Extremely happy, and I don't know where we would be if I didn't.
How long did it take to heal after surgery?
Normal people are about 4 to 6 weeks. Our surgeon was very cautious. We had to wait 8 weeks before we could actually get the external device turned on. So it was like grueling, an extra month for us for some reason.
What are the follow-up requirements after surgery to keep the area clean?
You don't need it to keep it clean.
It was just healed, so